we all are connected. The healthier we all are, the better the world will be. Economic empowerment is the key to survival, frankly. If you don't have a home, a job, a safe environment in which to live, access to money to pay for things like food, you're forced to make choices. Do I pay for food? Do I pay for the medicine I need? Do I take care of my family or do I take care of myself? It's a very difficult position to be put in. We can see the health rankings go up as you give people better economic opportunities. We have science to show that there's a direct correlation between your financial health and your physical health.
The recipients of AHA funding are changing their communities because they're meeting the needs of the communities when others are not. And our recipients of funding are those people. They know the communities, they know the people, they know the issues.
We are a community of women who came together to empower each other. One of the best things that we see with the women that graduate our program, they are not only are they now higher income, but they have access to health benefits. What we do here impacts Morgantown. What we do here impacts West Virginia.
Culture at Firebrand is really built to be pretty flexible and kind of be malleable to the people. So we focus on hiring people who are formerly homeless, formerly incarcerated, or otherwise have barriers to employment. So that kind of now we've kind of extended that also to people with mental health issues, substance abuse issues, at-risk youth.
Weld provides reentry services for individuals that are system impacted or have a history of substance use, a history of homelessness or houselessness. And we provide reentry services in the form of housing, peer support classes, workforce development, employment, and clinical services.
The mission and the purpose is to create an opportunity for folks who are impacted by the criminal legal system, whether they're coming directly out of incarceration or they have returned to community with no resource and find themselves seeking aid.
The social impact funds are addressing the social drivers of health, and the science says that more than 70, almost 80% of what goes into one's life expectancy and one's ability to be healthier are the social drivers. And these funds invest in entrepreneurs in cities around the country, specifically addressing the social drivers of health.
Social impact funds provide equities, meaning invest in people's companies and the stock of their companies. We provide loans, friendly loans, and we provide grants in some cases to organizations that need funding in order to become sustainable in their quest to improve social drivers of health.
Access to economic resiliency and poverty reduction is incredibly important. And underneath each of those things, job training, you have skill uplifting, you have the ability to be employed or to get a better job.
We want to make sure they really understand the communities they're serving. For that reason, we often invest in and back companies that have leadership teams who have lived experience with the problems being solved by their companies.
As it has allowed myself and my colleagues to do the work we want to do with no barriers.
You know, it's not just a roof, it's a way of life.
You know, it takes a lot of work to work on yourself and kind of get through some of the stuff that we've been through on the streets. And so to kind of come in and have kind of a one-stop shop where we can kind of navigate through everything, and it sets us up for success.
I think that when people have some time and some space and some support and some understanding, a lot can happen there.
And by giving them that fuel, it allows them to get further along, to prove their value proposition, to prove that they're making a difference.
We talk about transformation, not transactions here. And I have to say, American Heart Association took that to a whole new level for us. When we have women that are empowered in their education, women that are empowered in their careers, there is a huge ripple effect that goes out into just creating a healthier community.
When you help people find good housing, good jobs, get educated so they can move up in the world, their ability to not only help themselves but help their families and help their communities is significantly enhanced. And we are focused on the economic empowerment area in order to give that advantage to the extent we possibly can. I think for people who are interested in supporting the drive to health equity and who have an interest in putting money behind that change, this is a terrific vehicle for that.